Hey, you guys, how are you? Happy Friday. So, y'all know when I see disturbing things on, what is on my glasses? When I see disturbing things online on these interweb streets, I have to come on here to discuss. And lately, I've been seeing too many instances where, people are getting horrible services done to their locks, like whether, and it mostly has to do with people adding extensions to their locks. Like I've seen two cases. The first one this morning, I'll add the picture in here during the video. But there was a video of a young lady who wanted soft locks put over her locks. She had traditional locks. They were pretty thick, regular size, maybe the size of my pinky, right? And this person basically took hair, the soft lock hair or the braids, and just wound it around the ends of her hair like she was a 4-year old. Her hair looked a hot mess, and this girl is sitting in a chair and on her phone, and her head looks a total hot mess. And I'm like, how did you let this person continue to do your hair? I would have stopped her after I would have seen the first uh, lock done. And I just want to know, y'all, we can't keep letting people do us like this. And it's happening so much that it's making me wonder, like, is this are people purposely doing these things for clicks? Are people purposely like making these videos, like really seriously going all out, doing this just for clicks, just to post it on social media? Because I refuse to believe that this stuff is actually real. Like this is real life, and someone actually sat there and let somebody play in their hair like that, and they paid them. Like, and then the other one I saw was somebody. She went to a loctician. First of all, she started her lock journey with braid locks, and then she had extensions added. So she had, like, I guess her hair, hair braided into her locks to give her extra length, and she has small locks. These were small braids. And so she went to a loctician to get the extensions taken out. And the loctician, she was like, I wish people real. She's like, there was nothing wrong with her locks to begin with, and I wish people would just be okay with their lock journey. You can start your lock journey however way you want to, but one thing people need to know, that starting your hair, certain hair types, should not be started um, in certain ways. Like not everybody should, if you have a certain hair type, not everybody should start their lock journey like with the tiny 2-strand twist. Some people, if you have a certain hair type, you shouldn't do braids, like micro braids, like a lot of people do. And a lot of people don't know this. A lot of people don't do enough research or ask around, um, to, or even test on their own hair, like, is this style, will this style be right for my hair type? And that's one I think people really, she brought up a good point. People do fail to look into that. They fail to know um what's right for them, and that's why it's good, it's okay to go to a loctician, to have some consultations, to get some advice. Go to someone who actually knows hair, not just someone who knows how to install the locks. You know what I mean? So this loctician, while she was, happy to help her out, she said it saddens her and it frustrates her because as somebody who does this for a living, she says she's been um, installing locks for over 10 years. And, this is what she do and this is what she loves day in and day out. And then, to keep seeing people trying to undo stuff that should have never been done to their hair, it's frustrating. And I get that. And there's a whole, like she said, there's a lot of misinformation out there from people who simply do not know what they're talking about, who do not know locks and hair like the professionals do. So I can totally understand her frustration from that standpoint, because that would be, frustrating when you're an expert or a professional in your field, yet um, you're encountering, a lot of bad things. Like she said, a lot of misinformation being put out there. People telling you, oh, do what you want, it's your head, blah, blah, blah. And this is what I'm talking about, y'all. And I get a lot of flack for saying this, but it's like we're in this era of anything goes when it comes to your hair. Nobody wants rules, nobody wants to be told right. And when you tell them right, they say you're hating. They say, why do you care? It's none of your business, blah, 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 blah. This is why people um, try to correct people, because of the problems that they know, like professional lacticians, professional hairdressers, whatever you want to call them, those who actually went to school and learned about hair, they know down the line, these same people are going to come across problems. These same people are going to be the ones that's going to come back to them asking them to undo the damage either they did or the damage that they allowed somebody else to do to their hair. So I'm the type who will, tell me, help me to know so I won't make the mistake later on. Like, I don't want to be beaten over the head 50 million times before I understand that, oh, okay, this is the wrong path. I need to go this way. But apparently, like I said, we in this era of don't tell me nothing. I don't want to hear what's right. I want to do what I want to do and mind your business. That's the era we're in. Like, people with locks, people with natural hair. What's wrong is right, and what's right is wrong. And while I do say a lot, and I firmly believe this, you got to do what's best for your hair. You got to do what works for your hair. And I believe in this as long as it's not harming your hair. Like, as long as it's a healthy thing. Where you're I'm not gonna co-sign on stuff that's not healthy. I'm not gonna agree with things that I know is gonna cause damage to your hair. If not now, definitely down the line in the future. I will never co-sign someone putting relaxer on their edges just so their edges could lay down. I would never co-sign any kind of foolishness, dyeing your hair of every other week and doing it in unsafe ways where it's going to break off your hair. I'm not going to co-sign that. I'm not going to say, yeah, girl, go and do that. Yeah, girl, it's your hair. You do what you want. Blah, blah, blah. I'm not going to co-sign people getting relaxers. That's your prerogative. I'm not going to speak negatively about you. I'm not going to put you down. None of that. But am I going to agree and say, yeah, get your relaxers. That relaxer got your hair looking good. I'm not going to say that. You're not going to hear that from me. I'm not going to say that I agree with you getting relaxers, knowing what we know about what relaxers actually do to our hair and bodies. If you want to continue to getting them, hey, that's you. More power to you. I'm not going to put you down, But what I'm not going to do is support that. I just don't, and I won't. And I'm not going to support, you know, bad hair habits. You know, especially when we know it's harmful, it's unhealthy, and you're going to have issues later on. So, yeah, you know, it always circles back. It's like, you know, the same people who say, it's my hair, I can do whatever I want with my hair. These are the same ones who circle back and they want help. Could you help me fix my hair? Could you take down these extensions that I put in my hair? Could you help me get my hair back healthy because I damaged it, I overprocessed it, I blah, you know, the list goes on. So now, me and another commenter on one of my videos, we both said the same thing. It's like now when I see things on YouTube, when I see things on Instagram, I don't even comment anymore. I just keep scrolling because it doesn't pay to say anything, because you have these people who are so quick to jump on you and accuse you of judging and accuse you of worrying about other people's business when all you're trying to do is help. You're trying to give good advice. And I've quickly learned that people don't really want to be told what's right. There's a lot of people out there who just want to do what they want to do, which is fine, but then they want you to co-sign what they're doing. No. Can't have it both ways, and you're not going to get that from me, because I'm not going to co-sign and agree with and say, yeah, girl, go ahead and do that. Yeah, you do. Girl, no. No, I don't co-sign wrong or anything that I feel that's like detrimental to your health or your hair. That's not me. I'm not going to do that. We all know we have the right to do whatever it is that we want to do to our hair. Absolutely. But if you're looking for somebody to co-sign that, if you looking for somebody to amen what you're doing and give you a pat on the back or some kudos or to clap you up, no. That's, you're not going to get that from me. But I wish people, I hate that people are still being taken advantage of big time when it comes to their hair, when it comes to locks. And they go to someone, they go to a salon and ask for something, and these people play in their hair. And like I said, I'm starting to wonder, like, are people really going this far to make these videos just for clicks? Because that's what it seems like. I feel like we being punked. I feel like people are posting for the gram. They're doing this stuff for social media. And it's sad. Either way, it's messed up. Like if if these people are truly getting scammed, um, that's messed up. But if you're just doing this for posts and clicks, that's messed up too. Because really, is it that serious that you got to do this to get your numbers up for YouTube, Facebook, whatever, Instagram, TikTok? Like that in itself is messed up. So I just wanted to share that, give my thoughts on that, and y'all chime in and let me know. Let me know if you've seen that video or that photo, and let me know your thoughts. Again, those comments, like, comment, subscribe, share. Please subscribe if you haven't subscribed already. And to those who have subscribed, all my newcomers, thank you, thank you, thank you. Welcome to my little world where I discuss hair and locks and goofy stuff and just, whatever. I appreciate y'all. Thank you so much. I'll talk to y'all later. Have a great weekend. Bye-bye.